Good morning, everybody. This is Andrea Shelton with Sandata, and you are logged on to the Department of Healthcare Finance EVV System Demo. This is the EVV Stakeholder Meeting, the first. So thank you for joining. I'm going to go ahead and get started. First of all attendees have been muted. If you have a question, we'll go over that in a moment, but we want you to type that in, and just so we could go through the entire presentation first. If you have to put your call on hold, please don't push the hold button, as we'll hear the music playing in the background, and that'll stop the meeting. So just make sure you stay muted and put your phone down. This meeting is being recorded and will eventually be on the website, the DHCF EVV website, and we'll go over that again a little later. Questions, please submit them in the chat box, and we'll go over that in just a second. And then we will log the questions, and we will go over them at the end. All right? All right, if you do want to submit a question, please click on the chat button on the Zoom menu. If you use your mouse and scroll down to the bottom of your screen, you'll see where the little arrow is. It says chat. So just click on that. You will get this next screen that says a Zoom group chat. You should have to everybody, and everybody can see your question. Just type in your question and hit enter. And again, questions will be answered at the end of the meeting. All right, so what we'll go over today is we'll have an overview, which will be given by Don Shearer. We'll go over a high-level timeline, which will be given by Natasha Lewis, some key decisions, and some access, again, by Don Shearer. And then we'll have a demo of the EVV product. Then we'll get to, and that will be done by Sandata, and then we'll get to the Q&A. Okay, with that, I'm going to turn it over to John Shearer.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's staying safe out there in the middle of this coronavirus. Today, we want to talk a little bit about some more about our electronic visit verification system. I mentioned it in one of our provider meetings a couple months ago. And then today, you will actually get an opportunity to see what the system looks like, both from a direct care worker's perspective, as well as from the agency perspective. I think at this point, everybody on the call should know that we're implementing the electronic visit verification, or EVV system, as it was mandated as a part of the 21st Century Cures Act. The EVV system has to capture 6 data elements. It's the 6 data elements that we've been talking about. And those elements are: who is the person receiving the service, who is providing the service, what type of service is being provided, where was the service delivered, when was the service delivered, and what time was the service provided. So next slide, please, Andrea. So we chose, DHCF made the option to go with an open EVV model. What this means is that a home health agency or any other agency that's subject to the EVV provisions, they can use their own EVV system. However, it must be able to interface with the Sandata system, which is a system that DHCF has opted to use for EVV. This is the same system that will be used by our managed care plans when we implement, because they too are